Now what we gonna do right here?
Yeah, that hate, the grind, and sweat, the blood, the time I'm motivation.
Yeah. Now what we gonna do right here?
Yeah, that hate, the grind, and sweat, the blood, the time I'm motivation.
Yeah. Now what we gonna do right here?
Yeah, that hate, the grind, and sweat, the blood, the time I'm motivation.
Yeah.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard, always fit and trim, 145 pounds, 175 centimeters tall, weighing in at 72 kilos bang on, 175 centimeters tall, with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing Sean Porter, weighed in at 100. Sugar Ray Leonard, an undisputed welterweight champion, and he won world titles in 5 weight classes. Sean, showtime.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, the 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Northeast Ohio, here is a welterweight champion of the world, Showtime, Sean Porter.
Fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of... Oh, wait a minute! Uh-oh, Porter is on wobbly legs! And Porter goes down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Just missed with that jab. Can't find a home with that jab. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Sean Porter in that last round.
You've completely switched up.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
The straight right just misses. The face is starting to welt up from those straights. That jab scores. That counter punch caught him clean. They both want a knockout, you can tell. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Both men step back for just a moment. Sugar Ray's in trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs...
Forget about the round.
There's the bell to start round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Punch, counter punch. Sean Porter just got rocked. Let's talk about Sean Porter in that last round.
Switch on, get your mind
Back at it in round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. Which fighter will say no mas? When are we going to see a jab from these two? You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Hook misses. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Beautiful counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. You know, time for the 5th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both men step back for just a moment. Backing up after that heavy shot. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. This is a high-octane battle. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Better start respecting each other's punching power. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they throw, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And Sugar is in trouble. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Let's start the 6th. Beautiful counter shot. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Straight right just misses. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Want to go tit for tat.
One, two, three, four, five, and you continue.
Hold it right there. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can't find a home for that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Miss with that jab. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Down goes Sean Porter.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.